Now let's have an example. You're traveling north at a constant speed of 88 kph. A truck traveling at 104 kph constant speed approaches you head-on. Now the question is, what's the truck's velocity relative to you? So I'll be giving you maybe a minute to think of how to solve this problem. Let's assume that the positive direction is the direction towards north. Okay? Okay, so a minute has elapsed, so let's solve this problem. We will assume in this problem that the one in the upper direction is the one that's your positive j hat. Positive j hat is towards north. Okay, so in this case, importante dito na tama yung indices or yung subscripts na gagamitin mo. Pag nalito ka kasi sa subscripts, mali na yung magiging solution mo. So for example, let's say y represents u, G represents the ground, syempre kasama yung ground dyan, and T represents the truck. Okay? So the velocity, your velocity relative to the ground, because this is measured relative to the ground. Your velocity relative to the ground, it's what? In our coordinate system, it's 88, pangit ang 8 ko, 88.0 kph j hat. It's positive. Whereas, the truck, velocity of truck relative to the ground is what? It's just, remember, it's approaching you, therefore it's in the opposite direction, and hence this should be minus 104.0 kph j hat. Okay? Now, ano yung hinahanap? Ang hinahanap ay velocity ni truck relative to you. Tama? Now, therefore, what I can do is, so, v, ty, so tatlo yung variables ko dito, y, g, and t. So ang gagawin ko, i-insert ko si g dun sa equation. V, tg, so, plus v, g, y. Tama? Tama? Insert ko lang yung g. Pero yung vgy, hindi naman yung given. Ang given sa atin ay vyg. Anong gagawin ko? I will invert this. So I'll fix a negative sign. So I get something like a v, tg minus v, yg. Tama? Ginawa ko, nag-negate ako kasi remember, VAB, remember your JoJo meme, VAB is minus VBA. Tama? So I'll use that equation here and say that simply, therefore, VTY equals VTG minus VYG. And thus, I'll just substitute the variables. I have 88.0 kph j hat minus sorry, this is wrong. This is minus 104 kph j hat minus 88 kph j hat, and therefore the velocity vty equals minus 192 kph j hat. Okay, so that's your answer. Questions? May tanong?
None
May
so
tanong?
far.
Okay, wala. Okay.